Hello everyone. So today's topic in Boardroom Bite is 10 steps to successful hiring of the CEO by the Board of Directors. Chief Executive Officer, which is also termed as CEO, is one of the topmost agenda for discussion for every board of directors and mostly an important responsibility of the board collectively. As per research reports, CEO succession is on the board agenda for discussion annually on 62% companies and more than once in a year in around 32% companies. So how CEO is hired in the company by the board? Generally, it is observed that CEO is selected either on the recommendation of the present CEO, nomination committee, if any, internal candidates are promoted to this level, or CEO of the rival companies are picked up. Now, question arises, why many CEO fail in spite of possessing vast domain expertise, talent, strong work experiences, and intellectual backgrounds? Answer is mostly CEO fails or are fired by the board due to poor performances. Appointment of effective CEO is a critical for effective governance. It is very crucial to have a right CEO so that subsequent decisions become more easier. In today's business scenario, CEOs can only succeed and perform if they have X factor and allows others to succeed. Trust is a new leadership currency nowadays. One of the major problem is that majority of the board members have a very little or no experience with CEO selection processes and succession planning. So instead of considering the company's real needs, board concentrate on only board requirements. Board rarely evaluate what a candidate can do and cannot do. Selection process should be rigorous and CEO selection should not be taken for granted by the board in any case. So today I am going to share Harvey Mackay's 10 hiring steps which is worth applying even in CEO selection process. Well, Harvey Mackay is a very eminent and world-renowned business speaker and author, and I am fond of his writings. So number one, board of directors or in case of nominating committees should analyze the need of organization well and then secure the candidates for interview. Number two, shortlisted candidate should be called back for 6 to 8 interviews with committee and board members. Findings should be noted down by the committee and specific hiring or rejection recommendation should be made to the board with proper reasons. Number three, shortlisted candidates should interact with each board member for at least 30 minutes where he should be graded and judged on various parameters, that is including professional, intellectual and interpersonal skills. Number four, board should talk to candidates on phone for at least 30 minutes to review whether person, project, persuade and communicate clearly over the phone, as most of the business is nowadays done on the phone. Then number five, dial out some outside resources to check out the candidate who knows him and should know about that candidate. Number six, interview candidates in their home settings with their spouses and children. It is a great integrity test. The candidate personal values at work can be observed in most revealing settings, and how much his home life match with the description in the interviews. Number seven, socialize with the candidate in different environment to know how he act in the social setting, especially when he has to head the sales in the organization. Number eight, the candidate should see 2 or 3 external experts from a non-compete companies. Number 9, candidates should meet master of that line of business. He has to pass the muster with the master. The lead for successful appointment of candidate is very important tip for any company. Then lastly, 10th, candidate needs to see a counselor, that is an industry psychologist, for analysis to address his strength and weakness after he is hired. So board should always self-question before hiring the CEO that how would you feel having the same person working for your competitors instead of you. CEO succession should be a permanent agenda for the board of directors in every organization for effective corporate governance and growth. Thank you so much.